Right, hello there. Today I'm going to show you frosting some cupcake bath bombs. These are Lovers, so it is a purple frosting. I normally start doing all the bases and then build it up from there. I always found doing the topping was always the vein of my life. I could never get it to stay high, it would always sink. So I found, don't know whether anyone else has found it, that if you do all the bases, by the time you come to build it up, it's set just a little bit, so it's just a little bit harder and can hold the weight of the rest of it, which just gives it that little bit higher and keeps the definition of each little ripple in it. Another thing I found is the fragrance when you put it in the top, which I do because I think that's the bit that people pick up and smell first of all, so they do need to smell quite strong. Some fragrances are great and don't really make a difference to the topping, with some of them can make it take longer to set and also just take away the firmness of it, and they just flop. Some of them instantly and some of them during the night. I use the disposable piping bags out of laziness really, so I don't have to keep washing them all the time. Fill that up again. The bowl of frosting here, I always put a plate over the top of it so it doesn't set whilst I'm going. It keeps it a little bit softer. I will be filling the bag up a lot. Sorry, I don't fill it up too high because I feel that you've got a little bit more control over it when it's not quite so full. This is only a couple of what I've got to do. I think I've got about 150 to frost tonight. I've done all the bases. I do quite enjoy doing the frosting though. It's the artistic bit. What frosting tip have I got here? I think it's M1. Also called Open Star, I think.
Who is he? Who is him? 41 years old, well-known local.
Fill it again.
Young adults are inherently non-threatening. Parents would allow him to be alone with their children because he's the same age. He's prepubescent. That would also explain why there's no sexual experimentation on the victims. You guys can't be serious.
Yeah, I could never get the consistency right of the frosting. It used to really frustrate me. It cost me an absolute fortune as well to actually get it right in the end. Right, I normally go round and come back in. When you come in, I always find that sort of makes the cake slope slightly. So when I come to do the next level, I'll actually start on the opposite side. So when you actually look at the cupcake, it looks a little bit platted, but it actually keeps it central rather than going over to the side slightly. I don't know whether you've ever noticed that.
Hey there. Are you all right?
This time I'll do the next level.
Anyone under the age of 18 as antisocial, so we are labeling this unsub a budding psychopath.
Came out of the bathroom when the bus was gone.
A bus stopped out here?
Well, yeah, this woman was sick and she said she needed some air.
Where's your mom, huh?
Well, we
he appears extremely vulnerable. Being a child, alone, out on the road, it's not hard to do.
Right, I'll leave those ones for now and do these and put the tops in just so you can see what it'll look like at the end. And again, I'll go the opposite side again to what I did last time, keeping it all central so it doesn't flop, as one might say.
What are the chances of getting a transfer to Virginia?
Oh, they are quite good, because the Federal Child Abuse Prevention and Treatment Act defines this as neglect. It's in her best interest that she be removed immediately.
Well, that's good. That's great. There you go. Thank you. So let's keep it in, right?
Just looking, they're quite close to one another. Right, I take these ones off for a second just to separate them up a little bit so they don't all...
System? I thought you said he's from suburbia. He grew up in medium socioeconomic status, but his rage against families tells us that he experienced extreme abuse or neglect.
These are going to be decorated with some love hearts, glittery ones. Like I was saying, sometimes, you know, they do all slope slightly to one side, so I would normally pop the heart in the side that's sloping the wrong way, so it just pushes it back into place. And push down.
I was able to whittle down the search, and that yielded this interesting pattern. Pattern of red dots. Give me one more hint. The red dots represent 33 boys between the age of 10 and 17 who became wards of the state this year, all abandoned at major hospitals. State safe haven law.
Wait a minute, I thought the safe haven law was so that women could leave unwanted babies in hospitals instead of leaving them in dumpsters.
That's correct, but initially there's no age limit in Nebraska. He's right. The law now just covers infants, but we still get teenagers left at hospitals with no teenagers. Some have been driven in from out of state. Now, Monica Archer, our first victim, works at this hospital, Northern Omaha Medical. If the unsub's parents abandoned her, that's not really matter.
These are soap hearts. So you can wash with them, but a little bit small, really. Right, and then I just pop a little bit of glitter.
Amber, Zach, this is why you have to memorize my cell phone and Uncle David's, okay? Hi, this is the Archers. We're not at home right now. Please leave us a message and we'll call you right back.
And that is how I frost my cupcake bath bombs. Love is. Thank you.